Very good afternoon to you and many thanks for joining us. You're watching News Update coming to you live on Politics and Business Television Abuja. I'm Fatima Abubakar Oyibo. On the news at this hour, the African Democratic Congress ADC has criticized the federal government's decision to secure a fresh 1.15 trillion naira loan, describing it as evidence of President Bola Tinubu's debt addiction and policy contradictions. Party officials argue that the administration's borrowing spree undermines its own economic reform agenda, warning that the rising debt profile could further burden Nigerians already grappling with inflation and hardship. The ADC insists that the government should prioritize sustainable revenue generation and transparent fiscal management instead of piling up loans. Analysts say the criticism reflects growing concerns among opposition parties and civil society groups about Nigeria's debt sustainability as the country continues to rely heavily on borrowing to finance its budget and infrastructure projects. 5 senior officials of the Asset Management Corporation of Nigeria, AMCON, Bala, Alade, Lamidi, Adake, and Dan Amu, have been served with from 48 contempt notices for alleged disobedience of court orders. The notices issued by Federal High Court warned that failure to comply with judicial directives could result in imprisonment. Legal observers say the move underscores growing tensions between the judiciary and government agencies over respect for the rule of law. The contempt proceedings stem from accusations that AMCON officials ignored binding court rulings in ongoing debt recovery cases. Lawyers representing affected parties argue that the corporation's actions undermine judicial authority, while the court insists compliance is non-negotiable. Analysts note that the development could set a precedent for stricter enforcement of accountability among public institutions as the judiciary asserts its power against executive overreach. Meanwhile, the Independent Corrupt Practices and Other Related Offences Commission (ICPC) has pledged full transparency in its upcoming 2025 asset disposal exercise. Officials say the process will involve strict adherence to due process with clear guidelines to ensure that recovered assets are disposed of in a fair and accountable manner. The Commission emphasized that the exercise is part of its broader mandates to fight corruption and restore public confidence in governance. According to ICPC, the disposal will be conducted with oversight from relevant stakeholders, including civil society groups, to guarantee openness and prevent misuse. The Commission assured Nigerians that proceeds from the exercise will be channeled into national development projects, reinforcing its commitment to integrity and accountability in public service. Analysts note that the move could set a new benchmark for transparency in asset management across government agencies. In the meantime, the Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps (NSCDC) has announced the arrest of 20 suspects linked to vandalism, kidnapping, and terrorism in the Federal Capital Territory and 4 other states. Officials say the coordinated operations targeted criminal hideouts and illegal activities, leading to the recovery of weapons, stolen items, and critical evidence. The Corps emphasized that arrests are part of its renewed strategy to safeguard national assets and protect communities from rising insecurity. Command authorities revealed that the suspects are currently undergoing interrogation with plans to charge them to court once investigations are concluded. The NSCDC stressed its commitment to working alongside other security agencies to dismantle criminal networks and restore public confidence. Analysts know that the crackdown reflects growing pressure on law enforcement to deliver results amid